What is going on? I'm back. I am back. Fellas, I truly apologize. My whole connection at my whole house went down all of a sudden for no reason. It was the craziest thing. It just, everything went down at my house. It's never happened before. And fortunately, I got it back and working. So I had to do a whole computer reset here. And my TV went down, my cell phone went down. And man, that was not fun at all. So I truly apologize for that. And again, I do not know why that happened. I thought for a minute that I lost all power at my house because that's usually never happened. So I want to apologize for the failed live stream that happened and failed epic fail that my stream did. That is not what I wanted to end off at all on my video. And so technology back again, man, back from the dead. No, I did not fall and go into a coma just yet sleep. My internet just failed me, just like it happens, man. Technology, just all of a sudden, man, just fails you at the worst moment, at the worst time. And man, that was not a way I wanted to end the live stream at all. So I truly apologize. And I don't. Hey, anyone that's back in there, really apologize, or I really appreciate that you guys taking the time and coming back in here. I was not trying to screw you guys on an epic fail and just cut off. That was definitely not the plan. And I was just sitting here and I looked at my TV went out, my computer went out, and then my cell phone went out. And I'm like, oh man. So I had to get on my cell phone and write Trox back and tell him, hey, I'm trying my best to get this thing back going. So it wasn't working. So I truly apologize. With that, I'm probably just going to end up deleting this video that I'm speaking on right now. Eventually, maybe I won't, maybe I will, since it's basically the other half of it. And so it just looks really weird. And I just wanted to get back on here and say again, I think we're talking about the competitors in the NFC. And I think that's kind of where I stopped off at and how I believe Lions are going to be in the mix for sure. I think they're going to surprise the NFL as well as the Browns. I think someone was talking about the Browns could surprise in the NFL as well. Yeah, I believe that both teams will for sure. And it'd be really interesting. I remember, I think it was like 2009. I was at a work and someone goes, the Lions when they go to the Super Bowl, they'll have to face the Cleveland Browns as an epic joke because both the teams were terrible at the time. And come to find out now, it looks like both teams are starting to get really good. What up, though, Lone Wolf? Yeah, YouTube issues with You know what? I'm having issues with notifications as well. I don't know what is going on, but usually when it comes to notifications, if someone subscribed to me or left me a message, usually I get that. But lately, I have not been getting that. So if someone leaves me a comment, I'm unable sometimes to see it. So I'm having to go through my videos and just see if there's any new comments on there. I'm doing it the old school way. I always want to try to get back to all my comments. If you guys taking the time to comment on my video, man, I got to do whatever I can to show you my appreciation. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Maybe there's an issue going on with it, and maybe they'll try to debug it. But I've noticed that as well. It's kind of driving me nuts because it's wasting a lot of time. Hopefully YouTube can get that fixed and we all have less issues when it comes to notifications, because again, that's how we as content creators can speak to you guys, the viewers, and take the time. And again, man, you guys are listening to us through a notification. That's how you know when we go live. So it's vital that that is up and running and quality as well. So Troxel, I know you're announcing that you're going to have a live stream tonight at 8 o'clock with the one and only Gridiron Blitz with a new YouTuber. Is there any name that you want me to throw out and possibly for individuals out there to get ready to listen to? YouTube Illuminati. It's the Illuminati. Man, what up, though, Mr. Dirks? Yeah, I'm back, blue and silver. Man, I think it must have been Freep, man. I think Freep knew I was on, and they tried to cut it off and take out the little man. Well, man, it was crazy. That's never happens at my house, man. Are they selling new players' jerseys in Michigan yet? Yeah, absolutely. Go on NFL.com, Detroit Lions. You can get any jersey of any player. You can make your own jersey if you want to. Lions for Life on Twitter. Okay. So tonight, guys, if you're curious to see a new YouTuber out and want to hear some new content for the Detroit Sports Alliance and Detroit Lions information as well, it will be on the Gridiron Blitz tonight at 8 o'clock with Troxel Sports and Lions for Life. So I will probably not be able to do live with that, Trox. I'll probably have to rewatch that tomorrow because I am really tired and I'm going to get sleep. I am going to fall out like my internet connection when this is over. I am literally, I took 2 energy drinks and I'm still like, I can't even keep my eyes open. It's just been a really, really long past couple of weeks and I am ready to get some sleep. But for my channel going forward, JT Sports, I will have him on my channel or I will be on his channel or both. We are really liking each other's content and we're having fun with it. And so I also would like to get Manbeast Morris on here as well. Manbeast Morris is now becoming one of my favorite individuals online with his recent video. If you guys have not seen it yet, please do so. It is touching. What up, though, Melome? You're a soldier, literally. Yeah, man, I am a soldier, man. That's what it is. I have to do what thou shalt say from thy commanders, the Detroit Sports Alliance. They're ahead of it, and it's vital to keep the videos and the commentary going because the only way to spread the word is to constantly throw videos down, constantly live stream, constantly interact. That's the only way you can grow if you want to do it the right way. So possibly to get my content out as well as Detroit Sports Alliance is constantly push through it, constantly, just constantly go at it. But for when it comes to my channel in the future, again, I'm going to get JT Sports this week sometimes. Hopefully, Manbeast Morris, get a hold of him, get him on my show with 313 JMO. I'd like to do a shout out to DVE as they started this whole bad boy, and I love their content as well as Everything King. I'd like to. We just got to make time for each other. He's got a lot of stuff going on with his family, and get Everything King on here would be awesome, and definitely bring it to the next level as he's a big time YouTuber, as we all know. Hashtag free Luke G. Absolutely, General G. Barry, man. I am ready for Luke G to be back in the game. I am absolutely ready, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all got true fan perspective and honest criticism and real Lions news. Keep it up. Thanks, Dr. Dirks. That's what we do, man. The only way to be factual about content is you have to do the research. Just like Luke G always says, please do your research because if you don't, you're just being biased or you're being a hater or you're being a Kool-Aid drinker. And if you realize with news today, even when it comes to politics or anything, if you simply just go on facts and you go, but what the facts lead to you, you're always going to end up right. Now, if you start going on your own biases, you can look like a fool, and that's what the mainstream media has done throughout all media, whether it be politics or just news in general. They have really ruined their credibility due to the moronic statements that they make. And so if you do that, you're going to fail. But if you're constantly doing the facts, you can only succeed, man, because the facts are the facts. There is no other way around it. It was a shooting at the Toronto Raptors parade. There was? Man, that's terrible. Man, that's terrible. So hopefully everyone's all right. I haven't read that or heard that on the news. I don't have mainstream media news anymore. I got rid of that a long time ago, and I just got out of work and was working on my computer. So hopefully everything's all right. I hate when shootings happen. I hate when stuff like that goes on. Innocent people are getting killed for no reason, and that's such a travesty. Any individual that's ever been in combat, that's ever seen really bullets flying past your head, understand the consequences of getting shot at and seeing death. Even if you survived, you ain't never. Those images are stuck in their head for the rest of your life, and they screw you up. So I don't know if there's a mortality rate there, if people died, or if there are injuries. But if that's true, man, I pray for them, and I wish them nothing, absolutely nothing but the best. And prayers sent to those individuals. You know, you can only be feeling bad for that, man. That's a travesty. All the news is everything is about negative, and y'all keep it positive for sure, man. Look, negativity is just it does the body wrong, man. And you constantly hear negative news and constantly beating you down. It's like, come on, man. We're ready for some positive news, ready for some factual content. I know that's what I crave. I started this YouTube simply for the fact when the Detroit Lions, because I was like you guys out there, always listening to content. My favorite YouTubers as well as Luke G, as well as Derek P. Fields, and all DVE. I was just like you, always listening. But when the free agency happened and they made all those moves in free agency this year, I could not stand and take it anymore because it drove me crazy. What they were spitting out when we got all these players. We got Jesse James, we got Flowers, we got Coleman, and they did not give us much credit at all. That drove me straight nuts, man. And so I had to make a difference, as well as I hope everyone out there, you guys, make a difference. We all start this grassroots movement, and to stop the nonsense that the mainstream legacy media is throwing out there, because it makes no sense. They're absolutely terrible. I mean, they literally have content made about how a running back can catch a football. What world do you live on? This is 2019. We're not morons. We know that running backs can catch a football and run the football. Are we not blind? So it just drives me nuts. So we got to combat that. All of us out there has got to combat it. And I think we're making a lot of noise. Again, if you look at that video from Freep and how terrible the ratings were, it cannot be ignored. And we constantly do that. They will simply not ignore us anymore. And I want that. I want these mainstream media. I want these. Oh no. Michael Roberts has signed with the Green Bay Packers. Here we go, folks. I remember just the other day doing a live stream with 313 JMO, and we talked about one team we did not want Michael Roberts to sign with, and that was the Green Bay Packers. Good grief. Just it's typical of our luck. You know what? I wish Michael Roberts the best, but when we got released, but now I don't. He went on a team that I really dislike. I don't like that team, and now I can see him doing fairly well at Green Bay, and this shall be the death of the negative Lions coverage. DSA, DSA, DVE. Dang straight, man. Yeah, I hope Quandre Diggs is going to light him up as well. General G. Berry. We'll see. He probably won't even make the team. They don't have a whole lot of talent, though, when it comes to the tight end. Didn't they? They drafted a tight end, I think, in the second round, possibly. And I think they have Graham. So maybe he doesn't even make the team, in all honesty, if that's the case. Oh, well. Yeah, he'll get cut anyway, just like Brock P says. Possibly that is exactly what's going to occur. And whatever, man. Whatever, Michael Roberts. Go to the Green Bay Packers. You could have gone to many other teams, I'm sure, but you decided to go to the Green Bay to stick it to us. And that's fine. I can't wait for Quandre Diggs to hit you really hard and knock you a good one. And absolutely make you regret that move if you end up staying on the team. So hopefully you don't. Hopefully you get cut and then go to an AFC team. Oh, man. Yeah, Roberts will quit on the play, so Diggs will just get an easy pick. Absolutely. That's true. Absolutely. He will quit just like he did to Matthew Stafford and fail just like we want him to fail. And that's what it's all about, having that guy fail and make us succeed. And Green Bay Packers fail and Detroit Lions rise. And so I'm glad that news just broke while I'm live, because I know many other individuals are going to drop some videos, so stay tuned. I'm sure we're going to have 10 videos from DVE and DSA dropping about how Roberts signed with the Green Bay Packers. So get ready for that. It's going to be awesome. 2 people sustained serious injuries in the Raptors shooting. Well, everyone, I would like to do a quick prayer for them. Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. I pray for those who got injured in that shooting that took place at the Raptors, and put your loving hands upon them and make sure that they can come through and survive the shooting, the innocent people that getting injured, and keep your loving hand upon them, Lord, for we bless you for everything that you do. You are the creator from the heavens and the earth, and you guide them to safety, Father, for they We're innocent people just trying to have a good time. In Lord's name, amen. So, how do you feel about the Lions, Jones and Kennard? Oh man, you know what? I actually feel pretty good about this for the fact that if you looked how Patricia used his linebackers, we did a lot of dropbacks and we did a lot of rushing the passer. Look what we did with Akwara as well as what up, though, Marcus Willis and Akwar, as well as we did with Davis. The numbers went a lot better. And another thing that really helped out is when we got Snacks Harrison. So we're going to have a better defensive front in which will help out those linebackers as well. Plus, we got Tavai. So they will be utilized a lot because Patricia uses these players and puts them into positions to succeed with all his formations that go crazy in the sense that they'll rush and then they'll drop back. They'll go 2 up front to a 5 set. So they will succeed. I think they will have a good, decent role this year. So am I say they're going to make the Pro Bowl? No, but I think they'll do better than what we had in years past. So especially with having such a dominant defensive line, and that really will make the linebackers a little bit better stopping the run and a little bit better to possibly get a couple picks off and a few more sacks. So if we start 4-0, we are losing 3 games max. Boy, if we start 4-0, I'm with you, Mellum, because we got a really tough schedule in the beginning. I think we can do very well. I think I got us going 3-1 with the first 4 games. But if we go 4-0, sky is the limit for this team. Sky is the absolute limit, and our team is definitely probably going to win the NFC North unless an injury happen, for sure. 13-3 in the first round bye. Man, I truly wish that is the case, and I totally hope that as well. All praise goes to God. Absolutely, without Him, we are nothing, and hopefully His hand is upon those injured players or those injured people during the Raptors players celebration. So, and unnecessary murder is ridiculous, and I truly a lot of breaking news happening during this cast, and unfortunately that's one of the news that broke. But so far, no death, which is a good thing. So keep them in your prayers. Anything like that, it goes above NFL. It goes above football. Night and day, night and day. If any of you are veterans out there, you understand the impact that injuries and killings and shootings do. Even if you weren't a veteran, if you're in an area where there's a lot of shooting and you've seen death, you know the impact that it does. So even if they weren't injured, pray for the people that seen it because they're going to have to deal with some issues for a long time. 16-0, why not make history again? Hey, I'm with you. What? No, I don't want no 16-0 Rock OP. I want 19-0. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna go all the way, man. Unlike the New England Patriots, we are gonna go all the way. Go 19-0. Stafford becomes MVP, and we're have the greatest season of all time. And Detroit goes on fire because the greatest thing happened to our beloved city of Detroit and fans and as well as team. How do change my name again? I need to put a space in that mofro. Yeah, man. You got to do. I still wonder who Luke G's son is who changed their name because that's hilarious. I haven't seen it since. Marcus Willis, 11-5 is probably more correct. I'm with you. I think that's what my initial record is 11-5. I think that's pretty sustainable with the teams that we're going against. Again, we have a lot of difficult teams to play against this year when it comes to Kansas City Chiefs and the Chargers, as well as the Eagles at Philly, and Dallas is coming to our house, which is always a tough game. It's always a tough game, even though I think we're going to win the game. It's never an easy game at all. We all know that. That sounds a lot better. Well, good, man. I 19-0 is always a good thing. If it happens, hey, when I play Madden, I have the older Madden games a couple years ago. I go 19-0. Yeah, I know I make my team a little bit stronger, but I'm biased, man. I love my Detroit Lions. So, again, folks, it's 5:30. I'm gonna go to bed early tonight because I've been so extremely tired. Been working an insane amount of overtime. What up, though, Sip Troy? I really apologize that you're getting the end of my my cast. This is the second half. So my first part got cut off due to my internet going down in my whole house, all connection, everything lost. And unfortunately, I had to come back on. Lions have never won the North. Will they do it in 2019? Yes. My prediction is Lions win the NFC North and we host a playoff game. That is my prediction. And I see us having such an underrated team, and we're going to take the North, Lone Wolf, and all my subs and all of DSA and DVE fans and subscribers. We are doing it this year. This is the year of the Lion, and enjoy every minute of it, every off-season minute of it, because this is a type of season that doesn't come around that much. And as a Lions fan, I've been a Lions fan for 30 years. There's been a couple seasons I truly enjoyed, one being the 2011 season and the 2014 season. This is going to be one of those seasons where you're going to want to enjoy it. We appreciate the work, Mike. Get some well-deserved rest. Thank you so much, General G. Berry, and I will, because I am extremely tired, and I may be on the round table tomorrow night with the folks of the DSA, and so that's a late one. And I've been working insane overtime. It's now 13. I've worked 13 of 11 weeks of overtime. And so I'm extremely just beat up from the floor up. And I think sleep is well deserved, as my kids are now with my wife, and it gives me a chance to get some good old sleep in. Folks, again, before I get off, I want to say check out Manbeast Morris' video. It is something that a true man does. He is dealing with issues, and only a true man would come out and talk about it online like he has. I'm so proud of him as a human being, as a man, as an individual that's expressing the issues that he's gone through. If you've not seen the video, do so and give it a thumbs up and give him a prayer sent to him as well. He's part of the movement. He started this thing. Without individuals like Manbeast Morris, there probably wouldn't be a DSA. And we all stick together. We all root for each other, and I hope the best for him. And hopefully I can get him on here this week or sometime soon, and vice versa. As well as tonight on the Gridiron Blitz, will be Troxel Sports and a new YouTuber with them. They'll be on at 8 o'clock, so make sure to check that out. Is a special for those individuals, because usually I don't do it on a Monday night, but they have a special going, and I'm going to assume that all DSA members as well as DVE are going to be dropping videos about how Michael Roberts got picked up by the Packers. So make sure you all check all that out, that it's going to be dropping soon, and truly, truly support each other, DVE, and everyone. I absolutely love, again, what Manbeast has done, and I support him 110%. With that, folks, I want to say, again, I apologize for the malfunction when it comes to the internet, but thank you for taking the time to getting back on, for the few that did, and listening to my content. With that said, folks, have yourself a wonderful night.